Hawk Talk coming from Wareham, Massachusetts. Lincoln Revill alongside Austin DeCouta. And Austin, it started out as a good game against the Gateman for the Harbor Hawks, but after a bad stretch of the last 4 innings of tonight's game, Harbor Hawks ended up taking a tough loss of 12-1 against the Gateman. Just what happened in the game tonight for the Harbor Hawks?
Well, they got a good starting outing from Mark Adamiak, who's usually a reliever, but he came in and gave him 4 solid innings, just 1 earned run on his line tonight. He was pretty solid. Tommy McCollum came in after Adamiak had a little bit of trouble. A couple of runs came across, and followed by Angus McCloskey. Overall, the Harbor Hawks had a little bit of trouble limiting the free pass or the walks tonight, what came back to haunt them a little bit in this ball game. So just limiting those free walks. And at the plate, they were okay. You know, they had a couple of hits. Mason Greer started to swing the bat well, had 2 hits tonight, also drew a walk. So the bats were coming alive a little bit. They just had a couple of situations where they couldn't push runners across the plate.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Mark Adamiak coming out for his first start of the season. He was electric tonight. What did we see from him tonight?
Yeah, it was good command of his fastball. He was in the zone often. Didn't allow many hits, only 2, I believe, on his line tonight. And just had his off-speed pitch working as well. He did a good job of keeping hitters off balance, which is always key, and limiting the free pass, which is why only 1 earned run came on across against Adamiak.
Now, speaking of Mark Adamiak, he actually caught up with our Sideline Reporter Taylor Farmer, who interviewed him after tonight's game.
Mark, 4 solid innings of work for you tonight. Usually coming in as a reliever, how'd you feel in your start?
I felt really good. I felt really good extending, and you know, the longer I went, actually, the better I started to feel. So it felt really good to get out there and, you know, extend. So
now, last summer you played in the South Florida Collegiate League. Now you've transitioned up here to the Cape League. Any differences that you've noticed?
You know, last year the competition in the South Florida League was actually really good, but you know, you can't beat the Cape up here. And you know, the weather actually plays a lot. Because in Florida, you know, it drains you pretty quickly. So up here, it's so much easier to acclimate and to, you know, keep playing and be healthy every day, I guess I'd say. So.
Right. Well, good job tonight.
Thank you.
Here in Wareham, Massachusetts, alongside Mark Adamiak, I'm Taylor Farmer, Harbor Hawks Baseball Network.
Thank you very much, Taylor. Another fantastic interview. And after tonight's game, we actually head back home tomorrow to take on the Bourne Braves for the 2nd time this season. What do we have to do tomorrow night against the Braves to bounce back after tonight's loss? Yeah,
just capitalize on the runners in scoring position. You got to score more than 1 run. You know, the offense struggled a little bit to get some of those runners home tonight. So, you know, even if the pitching staff gives you a good outing, it can be hard to win ball games just scoring the 1. So we'll see if the offense can put it together tomorrow night and score some more runs.
Once again, tomorrow night's game at McKeon Park against the Bourne Braves. Be sure to tune into that on our YouTube page. For our producer, Matt Noah, our Sideline Reporter, Taylor Farmer, our Director of Broadcasting, Harrison Myers, and my broadcast partner, Austin DeCouta, I'm Lincoln Revill saying so long and good night from another episode of Hawk Talk.